So, Craig, does an individual's blood alcohol content directly correspond with what they're being convicted for?
Absolutely. The way Arizona works is that there's a series of stepped up charges that get filed against somebody depending on what their BAC number is. And when I say BAC, I mean blood alcohol content. It's the quantification of how much alcohol they had. In Arizona, there are two separate charges for any DUI, and that's going to be the impaired to the slightest degree charge, and then there's an additional charge that your BAC was above a .08, and sometimes you'll see, depending on how high it gets, above a .15 and above a .20. So in theory, someone could really have 4 DUI charges all on the same ticket, all in the same citation. Depending on which charges are alleged, different consequences are going to attach. So for instance, on that impaired to the slightest degree charge and the BAC above a .08, they have mirroring or almost exactly the same consequences. And it's a 1 to 10 day jail sentence, fines and fees, alcohol screening in classes, and then a mandatory ignition interlock for 12 months. And that's the minimums. The judge doesn't have any discretion. That's what he has to give. If someone had a BAC above a .15, higher than a .15, then they're looking at no less than 30 days in jail, obviously stepped up, more fines and fees, again, screening and alcohol, and again, a 12-month mandatory ignition interlock, which is the machine you have to breathe into in order to start your car. If someone has a super extreme, which is a .20 or above, they're going to be looking at a mandatory minimum of 45 days in jail, way higher fines and fees, way higher alcohol classes, and then a mandatory ignition interlock of 18 months. And all of that's just on the first offense. If someone is looking at a second offense, the consequences go up dramatically from there.